The facts as they were understood in the immediate couple of days following the disaster were these. There were 3 oil companies leasing capacity on that rig. BP was the biggest, but there were 3. The rig was owned by Transocean and operated by Transocean, and all the sort of technical support was provided by Halliburton. When the decision was made that led to the explosion, the decision was made by a Transocean boss. Now, he was under heavy influence of a single BP person who was on the rig at that time, who was pushing because they wanted the thing to produce. It wasn't producing yet. But the fact is, the final call rested with, if you like, the captain. So the thing blows up, this terrible tragedy ensues, and by any reasonable measure, there's plenty of blame to go around. Halliburton can own some, Transocean can own some, all the oil companies that were involved in the thing can own some, there's no question. And yet, within less than 2 weeks, the media, and significantly the White House, had branded this thing the BP oil spill. Not the Gulf oil spill, the BP oil spill. And so you have to ask the question, why? And I think the answer is quite simple. The White House that we have today, the administration in the U.S. today, is the most marketing savvy in history. They understand marketing better than anyone who's ever run for election down there, and they knew BP had one thing that Halliburton and Transocean did not have, and that is a consumer brand. BP has 10,000 filling stations in the United States. They pump 2 billion gallons of gas a year into American gas tanks. In 2000, they spent $7 million rebranding themselves, beyond petroleum. And in 2009, they were the 80th or 80-something most valuable brand in the world, according to Interbrand. So they were a big, fat, soft target. And I think, and I cannot prove, but I think that the White House knew, if you want to get something done about this, go after those guys, because they'll write the check. And because they've got to protect this asset that they have. In public embarrassment, there was no threat to Halliburton. There was no threat to Transocean, because we don't go and buy things from those guys, but we do buy things from BP. And who knows? I mean, you're not allowed to speculate about history, but I think this was a way that the White House knew it could get something done.